feature.
Hey Transformers fans, happy Transformers Tuesday. I am Rachel, a marketer on the Generations team, and I am joined today with Isabella from the franchise team and the one and only Mark, or as you may know him from Instagram, Mark Clonis, a designer on Generations. Welcome, guys.
Happy to be here as always.
It's been a while, Mark. What have you been up to since PulseCon the last time we've been on here?
Well, I married a beautiful Autobot, so that was pretty wild.
Amazing! Congrats!
I got a little ring on the bot hand here. How about you?
Well, I'm back in Ohio for a few weeks. We're celebrating my daughter's first birthday. Actually, she's 1 already, which is crazy. So as you can see, I'm in my neighbor's office. So it's beautiful space. I lit a candle. It smells nice.
Oh, beautiful! I like the rich mahogany. Yeah, I like the rich mahogany background. It's beautiful.
Thank you, Isabella. What about you?
Oh man, what haven't we been doing these days? I'm out here in beautiful, sunny Southern California. I don't mean to rub it in, but it's a gorgeous day, and we are doing all the things in the world of Transformers. So I've got a whole lot of stuff that I'm really excited to talk through today. It's gonna be a good Transformers Tuesday.
Yeah, you have a ton of franchise updates. Do you want to kick us off?
Yeah, I'd be happy to. Thanks so much. Okay, I guess we're just gonna jump right into it then. Let's start with our engines revving. Oh my god, that's so corny. All jokes aside, you guys asked for it, we heard you, and I am incredibly excited to be the first to let you know that we are relaunching the Transformers Optimus Prime Auto-Converting Robot Collector's Edition from our friends over at Robosen. So be sure to head on over to Hasbro Pulse today at 1 p.m. Eastern for premium members, and then for all fans at 2 p.m. to pre-order. But wait, there's more. Backup has finally arrived and is here to fully equip your flagship Optimus Prime with the world's very first auto-converting trailer and roller set. We have an awesome video to take you guys through this amazing and innovative new feature and product. Take a look.
Greetings. I am Optimus Prime. Hear this message. Decepticons detected. Come to my aid, Autobots.
Backup has arrived.
Let's go!
Fully equip your auto-converting Optimus Prime robot by Robosen with the world's first auto-converting trailer and roller set.
Weaponize and mobilize.
Extending the authentic original G1 Transformers design. This new trailer measures an impressive 3 feet in length.
Unleash the power!
True to form, there is more than meets the eye as the trailer auto-converts into battle mode, exposing its massive firepower. Stationed within the combat deck, the fully controllable roller awaits your command to explore with human sidekick Spike to engage the enemy.
Man the rescue station.
Seamlessly connect Optimus Prime and the trailer. Control via app or your voice for immersive actions and sequences. And enjoy an ever-growing download center within the app.
Incoming Decepticon! Prepare for battle!
Engineered with 18 servo motors, assembled from premium materials, the authentically styled limited edition flagship trailer completes the collector's edition Optimus Prime, pairing together to create the most premium interactive set available anywhere.
It's time to finish this.
Backup is here.
Optimus Prime robot and trailer each sold separately.
Test.
Guys, this is just so cool. The trailer itself is actually a full 3 feet in length and is modeled after that original G1 design. The trailer can also auto-convert into battle mode and can fold open to reveal the roller stationed inside, ready for action, along with, this is one of my favorite parts, our human pal Spike. But the coolest part, in my opinion, is that you'll actually be able to seamlessly connect Optimus Prime with the trailer and control him via app or via voice. Alternatively, you will also have your roller that can hook up and tow Optimus Prime's trailer when he's, off fighting Decepticons. This is truly an incredible interactive set, and it's also going to be available today for pre-order, 1 p.m. for premium members, 2 p.m. for all fans, and it is absolutely a must-have to complete your auto-converting Optimus Prime. You guys know it. You got to have everything. It's going to be a phenomenal, interactive, all-around set. So set your alarms and get ready to that refresh button over on Hasbro Pulse. It's happening! Alrighty, so let's talk gaming now. I've got another bit of celebratory news for you. Transformers Forged to Fight. This is a game that some of you may be very familiar with. It is commemorating its 5th anniversary this month. Over the past 5 years, millions of players from all over the world have downloaded the game and contributed to the billions, with a B, billions of fights and adventures on the planet New Quintessa. Check out this cool video we have to share with you today.
Transformers Forged to Fight is the premier fighting game experience on mobile devices. Collect over 50 different bots from different universes and generations and build your ultimate team. Unravel the mysteries of New Quintessa, an unknown world where danger lurks around every corner. Battle through an epic original story as you aid Optimus Prime and Marissa Fairborn in their quest to get home. Build your defenses to protect your base, or go on the offensive and raid bases of commanders all over the world. Join us as we celebrate 5 years of Transformers Forged to Fight, with plenty more adventures still to come.
Alrighty, guys, so you saw it. The 5th anniversary event is on in-game right now, so be sure to open up that app and go find those special rewards and other cool adventures that are just waiting for you. And last but not least, we've got a super secret, exclusive first look for you that we were able to secure just for today at the brand new bot who's coming later this summer to the game, Rodimus Prime. All right. Well, I'm super stoked about having all of these new additions and also just the fact that it is a super classic and beloved game. It's going to be incredible. But shifting gears a little bit, let's head on over to the world of comics. Again, I've got some exciting and exclusive artwork reveals for you today, as well as an absolutely jam-packed schedule of releases. Just around the corner, IDW's Transformers Beast Wars Annual is going to go on sale April 20th, and I've got a never-before-seen sneak peek for you today. This collection of 3 stories centers on the characters that we know and love from the IDW Transformers Beast Wars series, along with some fun surprises and adventures. And this is featuring some fantastic creative teams and wonderful art from Philip Johnson, Sam Maggs, David Marriott, Nick Marino, and more. This annual is a fun glimpse into the Cybertronians' lives outside of their main series of adventures. Then, on May 11th, when the last stars flicker and fade, who will be the only Cybertronian left? You guys are the lucky first ones to ever see these covers. In the first issue of our new miniseries, Transformers Last Bot Standing, the planet Donoct sits on the edge of the universe, far away from all the stars that are flickering and fading out one by one. It is a world on the precipice of revolution, industrialization, taking its first steps into the realms of the mechanical. And far on the edge of nowhere, a visitor arrives, and Donoct will never be the same again. The war for Cybertron may be long over, but the war from Cybertron never ends. Speaking of endings, the end of another long, long road approaches with the final issue of the Transformers ongoing series from our pals at IDW. Optimus Prime leads the Autobots in a desperate battle on multiple fronts against maniacal Decepticons, the swarming Insecticlones, teeming Rustworms, even against Cybertron itself. But how many problems will the Autobots be able to solve, and what offer could stop their journey? This is going to be an amazing issue, guys. It's an extra long one. Check it out. On sale May 18th. And just 1 week after that, Transformers War's End will also come to a close, with issue number 4 releasing May 25th. In this issue, Exarchon makes his final push to claim all of Cybertron as his own. Can a ragtag group of Autobots and Decepticons working in parallel defeat one of Cybertron's all-time greatest threats? And what happens if they fail and Exarchon gets his hands on the sparks he needs to be unbeatable? That is a lot coming just in the next couple months alone. Say a prayer for my poor, poor wallet. And we haven't even gotten to the toys yet, guys. But before we do, just one last thing from me. You like artwork, right? Well, I do, so I'm going to talk about this. I am super duper stoked because we have an all-new deluxe art book from Viz Media. It's called The Art and Making of Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy. Take a peek under the hood of the visually stunning trilogy with hundreds of never-before-seen images, behind-the-scenes concept art, and exclusive interviews with the show's creators and producers, Hasbro toy designers, artists, and so much more. This book is going to give each and every one of you insight into the exacting character design that brought the Autobots, Decepticons, Maximals, and Predacons to life. Dropping September 13th later this year, this is the ultimate look into crafting of the action-packed series. It's now available for pre-order wherever books are sold. Be sure to check it out. Well,
an art book?
I don't know. That was
amazing.
That was a lot.
I need it.
Yeah, guys, I'm so excited for all of that.
Awesome. Well, Mark and I will take it from here with the toy reveals. We're going to be kicking it off today with Legacy. Now, I know it's been some time since we last talked about this brand new toy line, which is finally out in stores this month, actually. So we wanted to start the show just by level setting, help explain to you guys how this awesome toy line came together. So we actually started ideating Legacies several years ago while John Warden was actually still on the team. And the team wanted to continue the Generations design introduced in War for Cybertron. So we thought, how can we expand past G1 and apply the same design aesthetic to characters from across all animated universes that you see here on screen and that we all know you guys, our fans, have been asking for? So the premise is that we have this portal that opens a whole new universe, bringing together every generation of Transformers in a new, modern look. So whether you're a fan from the 80s, the 90s, 2000s, or maybe even today, you can all collect and combine these characters as seen on screen here, all coming together in Legacy. So you can create your ultimate Legacy lineup, and they can all live together on shelf in one universe.
within like keeping our standard structure of what we did with Siege and the WFC line that everybody loves and like really has gone over like gangbusters. It's amazing, like all the characters that we're able to bring to everybody during that whole entire segment. We just kept all the articulation, ankle rockers, waist swivels, wrist swivels, and we then added like, you know, a whole bunch of new things like the Energon weaponry and just a whole slew of cool design aesthetic to all of these characters that you've loved over the 40 years history of Transformers. I mean, there's just so many different renditions of these characters. It's just really nice to get them all on the same shelf, looking kind of very similar but different, and then also blending in with the rest of your WFC collection.
Yeah, and I think we have a behind-the-scenes look at the design of RC from Wave 1. Mark, do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, that was great. I actually reached out to Marcelo Materi. He's an amazing Transformer artist, and he worked with our amazing design manager, John Warden, on these concepts. As you can see, like the progression of that development and then on to the gray model, which hopefully everyone's picking up RC out in stores right now and actually really witnessing like the transformation aesthetic of the Prime RC into the Legacy RC. I think once you get that toy in hand and you really start to, you really start to dive into the transformation of it that Yuki-san developed, I think you'll fall in love with the look. And we got a lot more golden goodies coming for sure.
Yeah, I was going to say my favorite thing about Legacy is that we're able to grab characters from all kinds of different universes across 40 years of Transformers history. I mean, we have the 40th anniversary coming up. We want to be able to celebrate that and release characters that we haven't done in a while. So this allows us to do that, and we're really excited. You know, nothing's off limits here, so we can grab characters from past universes from any time. So we'd love to hear from you in the chat. Let us know who you want to see in the future as we're developing this line. And with all that, I hope that helps explain what we're doing here with Legacy. We do have some exciting product reveals today. We're going to be revealing Wave 2 to launching in stores this fall. And the first toy we're going to be talking about was already revealed yesterday, Deluxe Class Wild Rider.
All right, Wild Rider, finally a crazy Stunticon here. Jima-san actually worked on this guy along with all the Stunticons and eventually who we're revealing after this. Dan Kana did the concept art for this guy, and as you can see, he does have his two Energon blasters. They do have a purple-silver type of metallic op on both of them that gives you that feel of the Energon flowing through the barrels of the blasters. They do actually combine, and they also have the 5mm ports on the sides. Do we have his wicked dope vehicle mode? His alt mode just really shines, as you can see here. We actually worked really hard on trying to get that gray op that's on top of the red tint to match the other gray molded color. And as you can see here in the back side, we did try to break up his car and give him almost like a cape and cowl type of aesthetic. We tried as hard as we could to not, to kind of give him his look from the G1 animated episode, which he doesn't really have any car parts on him. But, these things have to transform into their awesome alt mode. So there was somewhere where we had to put some of the car parts here. But as you can see, we have some nice metallic hits on the rims. The rims came out really dope. The tread of the tires came out pretty sick. There's all kinds of vent details and structural details on here. You'll also notice that on a lot of panels here, there's actually like small tab details, and we tried to do for Legacy across the entire line to have all all types of like little sculptural details across all panel marks on a lot of the Deluxe and Voyager figures to kind of play into the whole story of if this guy, you know, crashes on the road or like, you know, gets hit in battle, you can access that little panel, and that little dash mark is how you open the panel, and then you get your Decepticon medic over there to kind of like fix your fuses and whatnot. So that's kind of like, you know, an extra step that we tried to go into for this legacy line, is like a lot of added sculptural detail that has like a story background.
Very cool. Yeah, and I think we'll be talking a bit more about those details and this character when we reveal Commander Class. So stay tuned. Make sure you stay on this live stream. We'll be talking about that in a little bit.
Of course, yeah.
All right, Mark. So next up for Deluxe, we have a character from Prime, Knockout, Deluxe Class.
So this is a beloved character. We just released that red character for Knockout, but this is an all-new look for our Knockout here, based on the Prime Universe Knockout. As you can see, he has his Studio Series Jazz partial body here, but we really did quite a number of molds on this guy to really make him significantly different, especially on his vehicle mode. But that vehicle mode is just singing with those mustard gold rims there. He's straight out of the cartoon with the vehicle mode. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of more of almost an 80s aesthetic, 80s, 90s aesthetic for the car, kind of to go along with what we did with the Prime RC bike. So you can see here the front grille does match his animated appearance, and he does have his crazy cattle prod weapon, which is pretty cool. We ended up having like it almost turn into like a spear that kind of has the 5mm port system, so you can combine it with all your other things. But it does separate, so you can use this as just almost like a trident weapon, or you can just use this as a blaster weapon, which is a very cool like rifle type of looking blaster here.
Yeah, Mark, for weapons, I mean, that's one of the big main features for Legacy in 2022, are these interchangeable Energon weapons and armor. So that's really fun.
Yeah,
that it's featured here with Knockout.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really wait for everyone to get like a significant amount of the weapons, especially with core as well, and just start combining and just like really making these wild weapons that will go along with bigger scale robots and smaller scale robots. And that's kind of cool. The head sculpt on this guy, I really want to say, really came out awesome. He does have his red goatee there, and you know what I did not even get to get into on Wild Rider was I wanted to show off this beautiful box art, because the box art came out fantastic. I already see a lot of people really digging Wave 1, but these illustrations just sing.
Yep, and then in addition to the illustrations, we have those QR codes on the back of packs. You can scan and learn more about the toy on shelf and in store. So that's really fun.
Yeah, that's really cool. I really actually enjoy those little animated GIFs on that website off of the QR codes. Those pleasantly surprised me. I love tech specs. I was a big tech spec kid when I had the little red film.
So next up, I know this is one of your favorites, Deluxe Class Tarantulas.
Oh man, everyone's been waiting for this baddie here. I mean, I know everyone scooped up Black Arachnia, so you can't have Black Arachnia without Tarantulas. So Tarantulas came out fantastic. Hasui-san like really went over the top on this. We ended up keeping a lot of his bot mode without some of the 5mm ports. It still does have them, but they're very hidden, and like this character just like speaks volumes as to kind of finish off your kingdom your squad of Predacons there. I mean, this guy is really, really awesome. He has all the articulated legs. He does come with his crossbow weapon, and he also does have a new Energon-infused buzzsaw weapon, which is kind of a little bit
He does come with his crossbow weapon.
Metal 2 weapon that he does have the buzzsaws. So check out the spider on the tarantula is bananas, because we followed the Kingdom aesthetic and we did all the textural detail of a real tarantula. This thing is crazy. It's got the fur texture all over it, like a real tarantula. We kept the fur texture off the legs just to give it that almost like robotic, smooth feel. But it was like a combination of things, you know? It's got like the crazy ops on the purple fangs. And we'll get the black arachnia that I designed for that 4-pack in the Buzzworthy line. Just to get a scale difference.
He looks bigger. Yeah, he looks a tad bigger, huh?
He is, yeah, he's beefy. I mean, he's a strong, crazy Predacon. I mean, you should have to give him a little bit of an extra beef to him, you know what I mean? As you can see, the texture detail is wild. I mean, we even got the green metallic fangs on him. And then he also does have weapon storage. Hasui-san always so good about the weapon storage. Even in this crazy sleek tarantula mode, you can still fit all your weaponry. And then let me give you one more comparison here with Black Arachnia, because you gotta do it. So
buff.
As you can see, I mean, scale-wise, it's perfect to the cartoon aesthetic. It's like really, really perfect. But I mean, this metallic green is singing. He does actually have a purple metallic hit on his chest that really does catches the light nice.
Awesome.
Yeah,
you're killing it.
Yeah. People are going to be psyched about tarantula. When I saw that, I was just like, oh my god! I was
Blown
like,
away.
what is going on? Yeah, I mean, this is the golden age of collecting right now. Transformers, 40 years, just insane characters everywhere. You can't be more excited about this. I know I am.
And we have one more deluxe to complete the Wave 2 collection. So this is inspired by G1. We have Alita 1.
Yeah, so we finally get a nice Alita 1 that is, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Alita 1s in the past, but we really never really had an Alita 1 that focuses in on some of the G1 design traits. So this one actually does do that. She does have almost a perfect G1 aesthetic head, but it does adopt some of the Netflix Alita that we know and love as well. So it was more of a combination of things, and this was a very big design challenge when it comes to designing this car mode, because we didn't want to go full on Cybertronian vehicle, but we my design manager at the time wanted to go more of a dune buggy route. So I kind of, I worked with Ataku-san on this and Takara Tomy, and we really went back and forth. It almost fits her G1 aesthetic almost better than the Cybertronian vehicle that we know and love that she appeared in the animated episode. But this is the legacy version of Alita 1. So she does keep the little ear antennas on the top. That piece actually does come off and actually can be thrown on weapons, and you can have a blast with the customization of her. There's a couple different ways you can have your Alita 1. Like, right now I have her with almost like, the car backpack, but that car backpack does split up, and and the shoulders can be extended as such and then put back down. So then you can almost give her like this extended shoulder look. I keep doing to the side. I don't know why. And right here, her upside down T design here, that will be sprayed pink, or that off-color pink that we have here, which is more of an orangey pink. The colors actually on her came out really, really cool. She's got a lot of pink tones to her, but as you can see, that dark red and this almost like magenta purple here, this really came out nice. Tinted blue windshields. As you can see, she's got like that cool visor, a lot of cool sculpted detail on the face, even like the little circles with
her face looks great.
Yeah, she came out fantastic, and you're going to have a lot of fun with all the weaponry here, because these weapons, as you can see, this clear energon weapon here, which is really focused in on her old G1 pistol, but we made it a rifle just because she has the rifle in the Netflix series. So it really came out nice. She's got the feet on the back that does fit the 5mm ports, so you can have blast effects kind of popping out to make this dune buggy go and fly. Got the slick tires here, which are pretty sweet. And like I said, these little antenna bunny ears here does come off. Sorry, my meat fingers. My big sausage fingers are out of control. You can't even see the joint. Oh my god, horrible.
Yeah, I think we have an image of all 4. Yep, here they all are. So, I mean, we have 2 characters from G1, one from Prime, one from Beast Wars. So again, Legacy is allowing us to bring all of these characters together in one universe, which is really cool. So they can all live together on your shelf. All right, so now moving on from Deluxe, we'll go to Voyager class, Mark. We have Voyager Jaxus? Gosh, I always butcher that.
Jaxus, yeah. I was pretty amped about getting this guy. Pretty amped about getting this guy in line. Worked with this guy. Worked with Yuya-san over in Takara on this guy. And we were just going back and forth on this guy as to how much we kind of like really love the character. And he's kind of like a mad scientist as well, just like Tarantulas and Knockout. But there's a lot more. There's a lot more to Jaxus than just being like a scientist. And he's pretty ruthless, and he's very powerful, as you can see. Like he has quite the body structure to him. And in the comic series, please dive in and read all about this guy. You'll really love him. Now, we've released Jaxus before in our Thrilling Generations 30 line back in the day, and he was just a partial with a new head off of our Armada Starscream mold, but this is an all-new mold that really focuses on all the unique intricacies of his like details. As you can see, his front shins have like the crazy silvered out circuitry, and here's his space jet mode, which is like super cybertronic space jet. I love how this guy came out. He does have the black smoked out tint, if you noticed on that hand blaster that he was holding. He has like a smoked out tint energon, and that was really what was kind of like cool to me, where we went with like the energon. They're all different energons, they're all different colors. So this guy is kind of from the G2 universe. As you can see, he has his G2 Decepticon logo on his chest. This guy is just zooming in. The color scheme is wild. He does still have his bat wings, which is really sick. As you can see, his front rifle does plug in to the bottom of his nose. The metallic yellow is singing with the clover green. He does have that crazy fin. Articulation on this robot mode is just... Whew, you got your ankle rockers, you got your waist swivels. I mean, you do have...
what's going on with, like, his face there?
So
his face, like there's something over his mouth?
He does have this unique look to his grill, as you can see there.
I've never
it's
seen
like almost
something like that before.
Yeah, it's almost like a gas mask. It's very unique. It's super cool. You can see how he has his like little scouter weapon here as well. This guy's jam packed with a lot of cool details. Even his engines have the red blast ops on them, as you can see. They're back there, so you know he's definitely got like some flying powers. You know what I mean? he's kind of like the ultimate seeker, really, because he does rule the skies, you know. But just as powerful as Megatron, this guy, I'm really digging that. I want to show you that. I keep forgetting about the beautiful package artwork. Can we not do that? You gotta get on top of me for that.
Sorry.
I keep forgetting it. I mean, they're really nice. So I definitely want to showcase them to everybody. Mario and Christina always do such a great job with the package art. We work with all the awesome Transformer artists out there: Marcelo, Dan Kana, all these guys. Yeah.
I think we have one more Voyager class. This is a package refresh, actually, from War for Cybertron. We have Soundwave. So we removed the battle damage, similar to what we did with Galvatron, but we did want to just show him on screen really quick. So battle damage is removed. Here's Voyager class Soundwave.
Yeah, I mean, he looks really great without the weathering as well. I mean, I didn't really mind the weathering, but I mean, as you can see here, he's gleaming without the weathering. You can really see how his, like, you know, when you pop in that cassette laser beak, you'll really be able to see it through the tinted smoke, which is cool. The front of his spaceship mode right there is like there's none of that silver weathering effect, so he really does look like a clean version. You know, this is actually the version you get to put next to Autobot Blaster that we just released and have your ultimate battle there.
Great, so that's Voyager class for Wave 2. We have one new leader class figure. It is Blitzwing, a triple changer, and just revealed yesterday.
I didn't get to work on Blitzwing. Lenny actually ended up working with Hasui-san over in Takara Tomy, but I love what they did to him. I love where they went with Mr. Blitzwing here. Great triple changer. As you know, he turns into the jet and the tank. The tank came out great. I can just hear him in the back of my mind being like, "Come on down, Auto Brat." He's got like such a cool voice in the animated series. Yeah, he's really like this. The colors sing on this guy. I mean, pure-hearted Decepticon running through his veins right here with this purple. He is a handsome fellow. His head sculpt is really nice. I'm a big fan of the head sculpt. But I mean, I really do like a lot of his weaponry that he does come with. These two handheld rifles, which are really dope, and he does come with his sword here that you can see with the nice silver ops on it, and he does have ankle rockers. He does have your wrist wrist swivels. He has your waist swivels, but I mean, he doesn't really have too much kibble going on. As you can see, you can kind of use that almost as like a turret that he could shoot out on his back. I do like that. And let me get in the Energon weapons that came with this guy, which are crazy rocket boosters in jet mode, which are wild, but they do come off.
Ah, thank you, TS Villa, for following. Thank you very much.
They do come off, and as you can see here, you can make them missile launchers for your tank, and you can do all kinds of different things with these. I can't wait to see the combinations you guys use for these Energon weapons. Yet again, different Energon, the red Energon, which is really cool, really different. Yeah, definitely. Triple Changer Blitzwing, G1 style with the little legacy flare.
All right, so since it's a closed box, you gotta show off the front of pack.
See, thank you.
Have it back there?
Yeah,
there you go.
I love you, Rachel.
Keep me on track.
Yeah, you get me on track. That's what I like to see, because I would have forgot.
Really nice.
So you can see beautiful illustration work here. He's focused in on the jet mode here. He's got the crazy tank mode here. And so this is a closed box. That's why you get that beautiful big illustration on the front there with the jet flying and showcasing in the background, the crazy Energon fizzle effects popping everywhere.
Very 80s like. which is nice.
So speaking of closed box, Commander class is also closed box, and that's our final reveal for Legacy Wave 2. And we're gonna kick off this Commander. Wait! Don't show it.
Oh!
We got a video. Ajima-san.
Oh.
He's gonna kick off this
Oh, that's
Commander
right.
class figure. Yeah, let's roll it.
トランスフォーマーファンの皆さん、こんにちは。モーターマスターを担当した江島です。今回はこのモーターマスターのこだわった点について説明させていただきます。このモーターマスター、巨大なメナゾールに変形するため、このトラクター部分を分離することにしたんです。ですが、これはちょっとアニメの設定とは異なるんで、非常にちょっと苦しみました。なんとかアニメの設定に近づける要素はないかなと考えた結果、このモーターマスター、同じトラックに変形するオプティマスプライムを非常に大抜視していることに気がついたんですね。なので、思い切ってロボットは、オプティマスプライムのいかにもライバルという感じに仕上げてみました。どうです？背格好とか同じような感じですけど、モーターマスターの方がよりパワフルに作ってみました。どうです？これで戦ったら、モーターマスターが勝ちそうに思いませんか？皆さんもぜひこれで遊んでみてくださいね。
That was great.
Awesome.
That was great to see it,
That was
Jima-san. Yeah. That was awesome.
Who would you have winning? I think you'd take Motormaster, wouldn't you?
Of course I'd take Motormaster. I mean, why wouldn't I? He's an awesome Decepticon. I've been waiting to do a Motormaster for a long time, and I really love Motormaster in the cartoon series. So as you can see here, I worked I pushed Ajima to go to the cartoon aesthetic hard on this guy. I mean, he was great to work with. Of course, Ajima-san is a legend, and he really went above and beyond on this commander. But as you can see here, Motormaster is looking stellar with the grayed out white forearms with the biceps. I mean, his look and feel is very different from a lot of other Transformers as well. That's why I really do like this guy. This color scheme is beautiful. It's pure Decepticon. His head sculpt came out great, and here you could see his crazy semi truck, leader of the Stunticons, ready to barrel into Optimus's truck and trailer and just take him out. I mean, you can see here, you can see that footstool on the left-hand side is that white. I'm sorry about that. That's a PA part, and it cannot be spray up to black color. So we really wanted to focus on the animated look for Motormaster. So that's the reason why that ended up that color. But truck and trailer came out great. Fantastic truck mode. I mean, he has all the bolts on there. Like really dove into the truck mode on this guy. Big sleeper car. He's got like the broad visor up on top of the windshield. It's great transformation too. Ajima-san went over the top. As you can see here, if you open up the trailer, he does turn into a gunner station like most of our other commanders, which was really cool. He does have the double-barreled Energon blaster there with the classic Dark Energon purple. What's really interesting about this this gunner station is that the height is actually transformable, which is pretty wild because it's not only good for your Voyagers, but it's also able to be wielded by your commander class Menasor when he turns into the combiner. There's like a little, well, I'll show you right now actually. See right here, the scope actually does articulate down, and then the gun actually comes up. So, and just as simple as that, you have a different
just like that.
And you have a different scale for your gunner station. So, and we even put in sculpted details of goggles in the background, so you kind of zooming in almost like that. But let's see, let's start at robot mode here.
There we go.
Or do you want me to just jump into the meat and potatoes?
I mean, they saw this already. Should we just go right to what they've been waiting for?
All right. So this trailer does pop off. It does have a stand that does fold down, so you can sit it just like that on your tabletop and whatnot. But let's get into, once you transform that trailer apart, all the pieces to combine with Menasor happen. So just like we were talking about with your Wild Rider here, Wild Rider has a third mode, as if you did not know here. So as you can see here, so on the back of Wild Rider, you can see some 5mm ports here and here. So this comes off the trailer, as you can see, right? But a little quick transformation here. Action. A little shin action, yep. So as you can see here, it's kind of hollowed out, and you're like, oh, well, where does that go? So this is what's going to complete. So as you can see at the top here, there's almost like a push-in tab here that opens and closes the door to his shin. So once you pop it on, it's a very satisfying experience once you get it on there. Ajima-san did do great engineering on this, so there's no loose parts or anything like that. And as you can see, it completes his shin. And take a look at the sculpted detail here. I don't know if you can rephrase back to what I just showed you, but this is the exact sculpt detail of Wild Rider's underside. There you go. There's a nice shot of what it looks like as the shin. And let's take a journey into the arms, as I'm sure everybody wants to know how the arms actually combine here. So this is there it is. There's the nice, beautiful shot of drag strip on Menasor's arms. So me and Ajima-san, we work back and forth because, you know, on G1 animation, it's just full cars that like hop on to Menasor's frame. I think we went the correct route on it, and I hope all you guys really are excited about this. But as you can see here, this is part of your trailer. This is what you're going to do. You're going to get it to this point here, right? Yeah, and we're doing some transformations here. We're getting into it. So you take your drag strip. Underneath drag strip, there is quite a bit of 5mm ports with some slots and everything. So this actually does slot right on. And you'll have to forgive me if I'm not completely accurate. I'm not used to showcasing. As soon as that locks on here, full car, right? But there's a lock-in mechanism that Ajima-san designed that actually does allow you to split the car apart. Nice. So then these extend into, there we go, the arms. Ratchet joint here.
Oh, that's incredible. Tough, is that something new for Transformers that's never been done before?
I do not remember this ever happening in Transformer Land. I mean, we did our Combiner Wars. Yeah, we did our Combiner Wars, and don't get me wrong, that was really cool. But this, like, cool transformation is very satisfying. It's just very different, and it's really cool. It's really cool that you can have your deluxe and play with it as much as you want. It's not going to split apart unless you get the skeleton for Motormaster, which then you get to see him in all of his beautiful glory here. You got to check out this head sculpt here. The head sculpt is just awesome. This guy. So went to town on the sculpt details of this guy too. I think we got some images for that. Drew, took me a while to draw some of that, but this came out great. And as you can see, he doesn't have his Wild Rider on. We're still waiting for our other two Stunticons, and you know we can't focus them on here yet. Yeah,
I told Mark, no, I know, guys. I nixed it. You got to stay tuned for our next live stream. Mark was like, please, can we show them?
Yeah, I obviously wanted to show them fully combined with all the cars. Breakdown and dead end, but this is. I think this is what everybody is wanting to see, and I think you'll be very, very pleased, especially very, very pleased with the transformation sequence to get Motormaster into this Menasor mode here. Ooh. Ooh, you're gonna enjoy that experience. You really are. I mean, the legs kind of come up to the sides and the arms fold to the back. It's an experience, and you guys are gonna love it. You guys are gonna love it.
Yeah, incredible job. Thanks for walking us through all that. It was amazing to see in person. Very cool.
Oh, wait. We didn't get to show the crazy box.
Oh my God, the box.
I'm loving the 80s vibes on the box.
I missed my cue. Sorry about that.
No, it's all right. You know what's beautiful about this box is you can see those Stunticons in the background of the illustration. I worked with Mario on that one. I wanted to make sure that they were cascading across some things in the background. And here he is. The head sculpt on this guy, it just speaks volumes. I love this guy. Yeah, I love how this guy came out. Sculpt detail, articulation. You get ankle rockers. I mean, you really, really can pose out this Menasor how you want it. All right, let's show that awesome Dave White photo shoot here, where Alita 1. I think Alita 1 is up against the world here of Decepticon.
Yep, so there you have it. There's all of Wave 2, plus the Commander class figure. These toys are all going to be available to pre-order today at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Times on HasbroPulse.com, as well as all other fan retail channels. Awesome, and we're excited. We got one more toy to reveal today. This is actually a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, and here we see the background here, a capsule that we're bringing back for year 2, Shattered Glass. And we're continuing the toys in 2022. We're continuing the comics. And the first toy to be released in fall 2022 is Leader Class Skullhead Ultra Magnus.
Magnus. Yeah, that illustration from Casey Collar was dope. That came out awesome. But this character is really wild. Like when John Warden worked on the Earthrise Ultra Magnus, he actually planted this alt head in there, which was really different. Usually we do the G2 Laser Prime as the Shattered Glass version of Ultra Magnus, but this is straight up Ultra Magnus's Shattered Glass version with the skull head. So that sculpt detail came out really cool. And we also give you the Delta Magnus head. Whoa! So, as you guys know, Diaclone Delta Magnus has been something on everybody's want list, I'm sure. Mine as well. So
we love the Diaclones.
I love the Diaclones. I love that original stuff. So you do have the option to break out a little Phillips head screwdriver, unscrew the little screw in the back head, and then pop on the different head if you want to have Delta Magnus instead of the Shattered Glass Magnus. Here's Magna Convoy, looking stellar, with the huge red blaster. I love it. So we wanted to give you the Radiant Energon blue eyes. So he did lose his red light piping effect here, but on the Delta Magnus's head, we did keep the light piping. So that's a cool feature. He also does have his sword, and it also does come with the Matrix, and he has his axe. So he does have new Energon weapons that do come with this mold, but as you can see here, the colors are just fantastic for this guy. Just really, really came out great. Awesome paint applications. I mean, this mold is great. I really, really, really love this Magna Convoy here. He's actually got the yellow cartoon accurate eyes there, as you can see here. He just looks awesome.
Yeah, and every toy will be coming with that with that comic. So the comic will be bagged. It'll include the foil Shattered Glass logo Spot UV. And remember, like every toy you do purchase on HasbroPulse.com will include that exclusive Pulse variant cover. Once again, drawn by Casey Collar. So make sure you go on to HasbroPulse.com and pre-order this toy today at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Pulse Premium members have that exclusive window at 1 o'clock, and then everyone else will be able to pre-order at 2 p.m. So make sure you go online and order Shattered Glass Ultra Magnus with that skull head. We're continuing Shattered Glass for year 2. So really excited to continue this capsule for you guys. Hope you're as excited as we are.
So many things. So many things.
I know that was a lot. I think it's time for our daily innovative thinking and energon consumption. Don't you think, Mark?
Yes, I do. I am quite hungry. So yes, let's get that done.
And I think that's all we have. We'll hand it over to the Power Rangers team, so stay tuned. They got a fun live stream planned as well and more toys to reveal. Thank you. Have a great rest of the day.
So Power Rangers. Oh, which is 3 minutes. Great time for bathroom breaks.
Buzzes, where we buzz about Power Rangers. Did I do that right?
Yeah, I think so. This is the first time we've done this.
Great job putting yourself out there, Pam.
Thanks, guys. This is great. So, thank you, Transformers, for that awesome lead-in. So, we're super excited to talk to you during this Fan First Tuesday. So, I'm just going to introduce you to the team. So, first, we have our product designer, Jordan. Next, we have Jarrett. Wait, I think I did something wrong here. Not Jarrett?
No, my name is Bill, Pam. We've been working together for years. You should know that. We have different colored beards.
Oh.
Do you, though?
Really?
Yeah, it's a completely different color.
Okay. Well, either way, we're just going to be catching up on what we've missed for this year. So, year to date, we've done a lot of awesome stuff.
Yeah, like Dino Fury Season 2 Part 1 dropping on Netflix in the US right now. Check it out if you haven't already. It's an amazing continuation of the Dino Fury storyline. More Zords, more power-ups, more action. Amazing Power Rangers action. And, I probably shouldn't talk about the second half, but look forward to that dropping really at some point in the future.
Thanks, Jordan. That's awesome. I mean, I love the first half so far. I mean, my favorite part so far was the prom episode. Just gonna drop that in. So everyone, make sure you check that out on Netflix in the US. And yeah, other things that we have today. Bill, would you like to talk about the Drakon helmet?
I would love to. So you guys have seen this thing, and we have one here to show off in person. The Lord Drakon helmet in all its glory. Of course, it has all the wonderful detail you fans are expecting in our role play that we do here at Hasbro. It will, of course, come with a stand. And the helmet itself has a really cool feature that we added. There's a button here on the chin. When you turn it on, you get the nice little sound effect. And then, of course, when you wear it, it'll modulate your voice to make you sound like Drakon.
Wait, what?
Wow, that's amazing, Bill. I can't even believe that did that.
Yes, it did, Pam.
Well, that is currently available for pre-order at GameStop, so make sure you pick one up.
Okay.
And one thing that I know you fans have already know about is the Red and Yellow Ranger swap pack. So we're going to be really excited to be talking about this. Oh, thank you, Mystery Hand.
This is supposed to be new stuff.
So, this looks amazing. And this isn't from the TV show?
Right, I'll give you a pass since you're new, but it's actually from the Boom Comics Go-Go Power Rangers series. This is collected volume 4, but I believe individual issue 15, featuring romance.
Oh my gosh, I have so much to catch up on. So make sure you pre-order this today at GameStop. And one thing that is from the TV show that we know about is Ninja Rangers.
We've got,
they're already sold out.
Revealing today, the next wave of Mighty Morphin Ninja Rangers.
$133.
That's amazing, Jordan.
Yes,
I love your singing. You should do it more.
Thank you. So, one of our Lightning Collection reviews today is the final wave of Ninja Ranger figures. I'm a huge fan of the design of these. It's a design that's exclusive to US Power Rangers versus being based off of something in Super Sentai. And I think Corey and Loretta did an amazing job bringing these US-only designs to life in this super cool, pinless, ninja-fied way. So this final wave consists of Rocky, Aisha, and Kat. And just like the previous waves of the Ninja Ranger figures, they have a slew of accessories. You see them on the turntable here. Rocky's rocking his Ninja Ranger look, but he also has a beautifully coiffed portrait, as well as the Ninjetti half-mast look from the mmpr movie. And the other figures, of course, have awesome face sculpts as well. One of my favorite little details that you can see on the packaging here is actually with Kat, which she's the second pink Ninja Ranger figure that we've released. And so one of the things we've done with the packaging is work with Tom Whelan to do a super nice Kat portrait versus the fully masked Ninja Ranger look.
And for her, she also got a new face sculpt, didn't she?
Yes, which I think you can see. I think I put it on her head right there. It's gorgeous. They're all gorgeous. So how can we get these again, Pam?
Great question, Jordan. These are going to be available at 1 p.m. Eastern Time at Target and at Hasbro Pulse for premium members, and for 2 p.m. for everyone else. And I think we're on to commercial break.
Commercial break that quick?
And now it's time to break open a classic Power Rangers piñata, available now at Party City and PartyCity.com.
Ooh, I want that piñata.
Ta-da! I've heard the secret to breaking a piñata is not just to hit it, but to envision your blow going through it.
Just hit it. Just hit it.
Hey, Pam, you know masks are optional in the office right now, right?
Jordan, how else am I going to live out my dreams as a Red Ranger without Disguise's new interactive Red Ranger Mighty Morphin Child Mega Mask Buddy? This is currently available right now on Amazon. And speaking of the Red Ranger, I think that Bill has an amazing reveal for us today.
I do, Pam. I'm super excited to announce the Red Ranger Power Sword in all its glory. It's around 39 inches long. It's pretty weighty. And you can see the package behind me on the shelf. No longer top secret. This has 2 activation buttons. One's going to turn this on. And we have a fun feature we've added with 2 sensors in the blade. You can actually run your hand along it to activate the blade.
Oh, wow.
Just like the Red Ranger does in the show. It is like magic. The other side is more of the metallic silver for display purposes, because we do have a really nice display stand for the sword to fit on as well. But who wants to put this thing on the stand when you can actually play with it? The second button is going to let us play the entire theme song.
We'll do this all day.
All day.
All day. It's dangerous.
Okay, I wish they would have fixed it.
Careful, it's got die-cast metal in it.
Oh my gosh, it has die-cast metal in
It's
it
hefty.
too. But yeah.
You just turned it off. Let's put it back on the stand then. How can we get this thing, Pam?
Okay, Bill, thank you. This is available for pre-order today at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Hasbro Pulse and other fan retailers. But my gosh, that thing is gigantic. It is almost as large as I am.
Boy, this is cool though, Pam.
Oh, what, Bill?
No, you are. You're
twice
twice as cool.
So,
I think we have time to talk about one more thing, which would be the Zord Ascension Project Dragon Zord.
Okay, so this will go with
2 quick notes about this model. One, it is a very early model, not indicative of the final product. The gold is a little bit unpainted, completely unpainted, and the greens aren't quite saturated to my liking. So please keep that in mind, not final. But let me go into details. The Zord Ascension Project, if you haven't heard, is Hasbro's new Lightning Collection extension initiative to bring Megazords to collectors. The Dragon Zord and the previous item, the Dino Megazord, this whole line is meant to be at 1 1/44 scale. Now, what that means is if you measure the height of this Dragon Zord, which is I think just under, it's between 9 and 10 inches, if you take that measurement and measure it, if you multiply that by 144 times, you get to experience or imagine the Dragon Zord being at that scale. So this is 144 times smaller than the real scale. I think that's really important to note because I think most robot collectors and fans like myself associate 1 1/44 size things with things that are maybe like 4 to 6 inches tall. But that just brings into picture how colossal Megazords and Zords are in Power Rangers. So, what's up with the Dragon Zord? It comes with a lot of cool stuff. You see it splayed out on this table, but one of the neat things that we have is going across the Zord Ascension Project line is little cockpits. So you can see the Green Ranger in there, chillin', fighting bad guys, or sometimes the good guys. Not only do we have a little mini Tommy in there, we have 2 itty-bitty Tommies too. We've given 2 in this set because one, we couldn't decide, do we want to pose out playing the flute or pose out in the action pose so we can pose out with all the other Zap mini micro figures from the Dino Megazord? So why not do both? One thing I do really want to quickly touch on is about the size. The Dino Megazord was a really big construction with 4 or 5 smaller component Zords that combine into one Megazord. And this one is just one Zord with a slew of accessories.
So hey Jordan, does this connect with the other Zap item?
It sure does. Here I've got another, again, early model of the 3 other Zords from the Dino Megazord to form the Dragon Zord in battle mode. Now, this is one of my favorite Megazord formations of all time, and we were I was personally very excited to see this thing brought to life in an all-new way in Zord Ascension project. One little detail that I want to highlight that kind of calls back to the original marker rendering concept artwork is the robot visor that's kind of hidden under here. So for the first time, if you look at that early concept art and the early marker renderings, you'll actually see that the visor is translucent. You can see the magnificent mecha eyes of this heroic warrior behind this. Actually, in the concept art, it's blue. It's a blue visor. So as a callback to that original concept art, we've brought the translucent visor into the Zap version of our Dragon Zord, and I just think that's a really fun way to call back to the Super Sentai origins of Power Rangers in general. This is not up for pre-order yet.
This is not yet up for pre-order, and for these, as you can see, the height difference between the combined version and also for the Dragon Zord, this second one, the Dragon Zord, will actually cost less than our original Megazord. So that is currently not available yet for pre-order, but will be up soon. And, of course, it's a great time to also show you a super duper awesome clip of our 360 of this.
So this is a digital rendering, obviously, but it looks good. Yeah, they made that gold look a lot more.
And thank you everyone for joining and tuning in with us today, and thank you all you fans for really watching. I really hope they let us do another one.
Third time's a charm, Pam.
Go team!
How long are we holding the thing? All right, we're good.
So, wow, I guess that was it. So Transformers, they had a whole Power Rangers are just like, well, we're gonna re-talk about the Switch team, the what was it? Jason and Trini switching helmets and stuff, faces and powers. But they released a Lord Draken helmet, which is like I said, on pre-order for $100 and what was it? $133. Hey, pull that up real quick. Back. What do I have to look all over again? There we go. So yeah, it costs you $142.30 if you have an account because of taxes and everything. Go back again. Ugh. There it is. So, and then all the stuff that's being released on Hasbro Plus is being released at 1 o'clock if you're the premium member, which costs $50, or 2 o'clock for everybody else. So right now it's 12 o'clock on their time. So you got like 45 minutes before premium members are able to get on there and do the pre-orders for the Power Sword. And what else did they release? They didn't really release much, which is sad. But yeah, anything that they release for premium customers that paid the $50, they will get to do that at 1 p.m., which is in 45 minutes. Everybody else, we have to wait an extra hour and make sure that we can get in there and hopefully there's anything left. But to give you an idea of what's on there right now is you got Red Ecliptor, and you got the 7-inch VHS figures that are coming out. So yeah, you got these, and you got the black and gold. So there's the Lord Draken helmet. It's already sold out on Hasbro, but I just purchased one from GameStop, so it's still available on GameStop for those who are still looking for it. You can go ahead and pre-order the Lightning Collection extension for the Megazord, which they showed part of it. They showed the Triceratops and Saber-tooth Tiger attached to the Dragon Zord. So, like I said, they don't have anything that they released yet on here. But, they even sell NFTs. But just kind of give you an idea, you can still buy Lord Zed. Lord Zed is cheaper at GameStop, just so you know. One thing I can say is good about Hasbro, I bought the complete metallic Lightning Collection for mmpr, and it cost me $7 for shipping, like for all 5 pieces. So they do combine shipping, it's cheap. With the premium, it's like I said, it's $50 a year. Free standard shipping for all eligible orders, U.S. shipping, early access, first to shop, back in stock items, members only, seasonal promotion and discounts, access to exclusive content, events, and other perks. I don't know what it means by events, or like if they're having cons or like premium member only events. You can come to San Diego, California, or whatever. But yeah, $50. I didn't buy it with my last purchase because I was like, $7 or $50 is what I was thinking, and at the time I was like, yeah, $7 is not that bad. But with if I decide to purchase the extensions, that's probably gonna be like another $7. That's 14, then 21. So I don't know. It's still up in the air. If you buy a lot of stuff from Hasbro, I would say it's worth it. But for me, that's particularly just collecting Power Ranger stuff. I don't know if the $50 a year is worth it necessarily because I'm going to buy one here, one there. So $7 honestly is not that bad for me. It would be nice if I got like extra, or not extra, reimbursement from the past to get like, oh, I purchased all this stuff, so I purchased like 7 orders and that's $7 a piece, but I bought the $50 package, the premium package. So like, okay, so here's your 7 orders back at $7 a piece, but they don't do that. So, well, that ends the Hasbro release. Again, Lord Draken, you can still pre-order at GameStop for $32.99. It comes out to $142 and some change. Let's see if it'll show it. Empty cart, empty cart, empty cart. Yeah, so $142.30. That's after taxes and stuff like that. Of course, it's the taxes depend on where you're located. I paid Indiana tax. So depending on where you're located, it's what your taxes you'll pay. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in. About 8 minutes of average view. That's not too bad at all. I think I maxed out at 2 viewers. Hey, I was hoping to get a lot more. I figured more people would want to watch this, but maybe they watched it on actual Hasbro. But again, everybody, thanks for watching, and have a great day, and may the power protect you.